like to welcome you today to this special interview with Jason Evans from MK Test.
MK Test Systems is just past 30 years old now. There's two pillars to our business. One is the catalog or COTS type equipment that we've developed over the years for these clients. And the other comes from the niche specialist applications or developing technology applications and challenges that they pose us through those relationships that we have with those clients. Typical examples would be things like RTS or real-time scanning systems, high-speed, rapid deployment systems which we've put onto the FAL in Airbus and Lockheed Martin. Most recently, as you've mentioned, the recent project is a hybrid automatic test system capable of testing copper and fiber connections within a single connection.
What's really driving the development of that hybrid system, Jason? Is that's a requirement from industry? Is there more types of those types of harnesses going into aircraft?
Yeah, it's a combination of safety, traceability, and efficiency demand. So in this safety critical environment, especially at the moment in aerospace, traceability is a key point. So that traceability or need for traceability creates a demand for automatic testing because you can't get that traceability through traditional manual test methods. Rate increase, which is a key focus within Airbus particularly, is creating demand for more efficient modes of testing. So typically, hybrid harnesses, which are, as we mentioned, electrical and optical combined in a single harness. The way that those would be tested would be a combination of manual and automatic, so semi-automatic testing. So our challenge was to come up with an automatic mode of testing those harnesses.
What are the sort of direct benefits of that system? You mentioned improving the rate, the throughput, the efficiency. Can you just talk me through that quickly?
So the current mode of testing or method of testing those type of harnesses would be to connect an automatic electrical test system to the connector, to the harness, run those tests fully automatically. So continuity, short circuit, capacitance, high voltage, and so forth. And then the operator would disconnect the automatic electrical test system and manually probe and test the fibers. So doing the fiber-optic insertion loss, return loss testing, which for an industry which is striving to move technology forward and creating things like hybrid cables, to move backwards into semi-automatic testing and lose the benefits that we developed over the years is not acceptable, to say the least. So, we were posed with a challenge. They like the automatic nature and traceability and consistency and efficiency that we're delivering in electrical testing. Could we do it with combined copper and fiber optic?
This obviously provides us the traceability the manufacturers need.
So there's two elements to this. The traceability element is driven by a much greater understanding of the opportunities that data provides to, into lean manufacturing, more efficient testing and production, and predictive diagnostics in terms of rates of failures, modes of failures, and so forth. In terms of regulation and standards and the control elements behind development, ultimately we're providing test equipment which can either be production test or end-of-line test before the product is released to market or the end user's product is released to market. So those end users have to have a tremendous amount of trust in us as a company and real trust in the product and the results that we're delivering through that product. The industry is governed, or it has specifications which govern. So electrical wire testing, for example, in aircraft AS 50881 and fiber optics that are deployed in aircraft have to be designed and tested to 2591 EN standard. But more than that, each of the OEMs, the major OEMs, have developed their own standards which often are more onerous and more demanding than those international standards. So it's really critical that we work closely with them in developing the test solutions to ensure that we comply with and often influence the test methods that they're going to use.
Great. And if you want any more information, if you're watching and want any more information, there'll be a link in the story or in the comments. And thanks for watching. Thank you, Jason, for your time.